Okay, what's up guys? Today is release day. I released a single today. It's called I'm Not Gone. And I thought it would be maybe interesting to see how I did the track. So I'm going to break it down for you guys. And if you like it, make sure to listen to it on Spotify or on YouTube. I also uploaded it on YouTube. The first drop is what I'm going to break down today. I don't think that I will have the time to break down the whole song, but the first drop is, in my opinion, the part which is the most interesting. I started with those chords here. We make them a bit smaller. Close down all the effects. Yeah, those were the chords which are playing in the intro here, but they are playing with a little, you can see it here, with the equalizer, which is controlling the frequencies. And in the start, it's only playing like the lows, and the further it goes, more higher frequencies are released. And I also layered it with the piano. Whoa. That's just the same chords as here, just copied and paste, and with also with a respace for a nice background. We also got a little vocal here, but also with a filter. So the stutter part is where it gets interesting in my opinion. To get that stutter thing, all you have to do is just rendering out your chords, in my case those. So I rendered those out, and after that you get something like this. Just the basic MIDI file which I also played in the intro, and after that you are just chopping your sample up. You just chop it here, here, and here. And why I'm chopping it only in the beginning is because the chords are always changing at the start of every new section here, and you just go and copy it like this and like this. And here the same, and then you get like the stutter thing here. Yeah, I did exactly that with the saw waves from the beginning, and I did it with the piano as well, and that's how you get like the very nice stutter effect, which I really like to use in my tracks. I also added like this little impact sound, which I also use quite a lot in my tracks. Now let's go to the drop. So the important thing to do is first in the sample. The sample part is sidechained in the drop. So this right here is like just making sure that the kick is punching through, and it's a lot more groovier. If I turn it off, you will hear that it's not fitting at all. So you need to make sure that you add a sidechain on it. For the drums, I got one kick here, which is playing in the top end, and I got a kick here, which is playing more in the low end. So I got actually two kick sounds in that track. Yeah, together they sounded like this. And I also got, I guess, a little transient sound here. Yeah. Which is always playing when the kick is playing, so that it gets a little bit more of punch. I also got hi-hats, just for the groove, and here another loop. which is just adding a lot more groove. Also the 909 hi-hat, and of course a clap, which consists of two sounds actually. One, this is the first, this is the second. Always make sure to layer your sounds. It just makes them a lot more stand out in the mix, and tracks will sound a lot more professional if you start layering your sounds. So that's important to do. Yeah, the bass is just a normal offbeat bass. I got one mono. Just like a bass in mono with a little bit of vitamin on it and a little bit of EQing, but nothing much. Yeah, there's the stereo layer. And I also added like a little click sound here. Yeah, that would be it for the first part of the drop. So there's just the sample playing with the drums. All I did here was like just adding a crash, so for a little bit of variation. Also this head coming in, which is just layering the 909 hi-hat. For the arrangement, I just muted the sample here. I didn't put it in. And there's the first time in the track where the vocal comes in. Because if you put in the vocal and the sample, you are able to do that, but I did that in the second drop. So just for variation reasons, I decided to leave the sample out here. I think that would be it for today. If you have any questions how I did certain things in the track, or you're interested in seeing, let me know. I will do my best to cover everything which you guys want to see. And yeah, have a nice day.